Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Saif Ali Khan and I am going to represent lecture number 14 in which we have studied about MS Word, MS Office, uh, PowerPoint and Excel sheet. So first of all I am going to explain the software PowerPoint. So here it is, the PowerPoint. PowerPoint is basically the software in which we have creating slides, PowerPoint presentations, lecture notes, and for different purposes and presentations like that it is used. So let's I consider this version of PowerPoint, this theme basically, and here I will add something. For example, here I am typing some text and I am changing its size from 54. Here we are changing its size. Let's suppose I change size to 16, and for this I want to write something like so. I can change also color of it, black, white or something. Let's I choose the color to be this one, and I have I also change the text size from this option and bold the text here by pressing this button, and underline the text I press this button. Here it is. Insert new slide. I will go to this. There are different categories of inserting new slide: blank, to contents, title slide, section header, etc. Let's say I insert title slide. Here I type my name. So I want to change them into, or if I want anything to be done in bullet form, here is a button. This is, let's say I select some theory and shape it in bullet form and modify it in proper way. I select the data from here and I insert the new file. I name this the terminology. And is the heading. I bold it, underline this also, and in order to show the slideshow, I go here. This will represent the slideshow. My name, the subject name, etc. So I was going to show my data in bullet form. For that purpose, I am selecting that kind of layout of slide. For example, I select this one once again, and here I type the selected data, and I am going to short its size. For example, to 18. Here is my data. Or I'm going to shortening it little bit, or can also short its length. For example, 12. Here it is. These are the terminologies. Or if I want to put this up to on the top, so I also move it up to the top. 1 minute. And I want them into bullets form. I also change the design from this option. That is color design, different color. For example, now I am going to select this one. Okay, and or for example, say this one. Beautiful designs are present, and now I want them in bullet form. So for bullet form, there is yes. I will select all my text, and I will go here. I will also number them according to number 1, as this is the number 1, and also underlines or names 1, 2, 3, etc. And I am going to show you in bullet form, all of my data in bullet form. Here it is. This is the first bullet, and similarly I put the second bullet and say my text or something, etc. And I can also add animation to this. For example, let's select this and add animation. And I select here. Let's okay. Yeah. My mouse is not working properly. That's why let's I show the animation to this. For example, this here it is. Here it is the animation and also different categories are also present in the software. I also use like layouts and I'm making the layout. I already shown this and shapes. Can also insert different kind of shapes here and picture. I can also upload the picture. For example, I show you the picture. Here I share the picture and it will be uploaded. I can reduce the size and want to insert here or something or some other place. Yes. Or I can add this picture to another page. Here's animation and picture. So this is a powerful tool used to make slides, presentations, notes, etc. for different purposes. And I have also different kind of designs for this. I may choose any kind of design which is suitable to me or which is like me. This is slide size. We can add or shorten or lengthen the slide size from this option. And this is the format background. We can here from here we can change the background. So these are different types of background. Here it is. Let's try this. We can change the background as beautiful background to this. So design option is clear and we have the transitions. We can cut, fade or move and wipe different slides over here. And we can add also videos to here, animation and since slideshow we can show this like that. Let's in review I can add comments and etc or something more and here I change the layout, color, fit to window reading view, etc. I can add also all of these to them. So this was almost all about of the PowerPoint, and we can also add video to them, and pictures are also uploaded, tables, etc. something, etc. All of things are uploaded to this, and this makes our reading and notes or slides for presentation and different purposes beautiful and easier. And it is the most powerful tool. So it was all about the PowerPoint, and we can also save this file from here and save it or save it as or print it, and I'm going to save it as where I want to place this file. Let's on my desktop and save this. This will be saved. This is all about of the PowerPoint. Here it is saved. Now I am going towards Microsoft Word or MS Office. There is another powerful tool for making notes, for making books, for making slides, for making assignments, something, and much more. For making CVs, reports, labs reports, etc. This is a very useful thing. Let's say I select this one. Okay, and forward, I'm going to create. This is the new document of MS Word. So there are different options available. So I type, for example, something. My name is Muhammad Asad Ali Khan, and department civil engineering, section T, class number 92, registration number 19 GWC IV 5248, and university UP Peshawar. Subjects Python programming. I wrote something about myself in my department. I am applying a different kind of tools which are used in MS Word. For example, I want to enhance its size or lower its size. For example, 11 to 20. The size is increased. 1 minute. Registration. Okay, the text is changed and it will become bigger. I can also change the color, for example red color, black, blue, orange, something. I can change the writing style with no spacing, heading, etc. I can bold it. I can bold my text from this bold option. Can change my text type, text style. For example, this beautiful text style, different kind of text styles are available, and I can insert picture, online picture, charts, text box, word art, etc. And I can add also different designs and themes and margin lines. Let's I select this and colors. I can select different colors and title, page borders. Let's I select this page border, apply them, and this will look beautiful. And page layout, margins or orientation, size, column, etc. I can add them also. And I can also add them in bullet form. There, all my data is in bullet form now. And I can also add them in numbering. This now that there it is selected different kind of numbering 1, 2, 3, etc. And different tools are available, different designs, page layout, references, mailing, and I can page number this uh, according to my reports or my lab reports. I can change its page number, and according to my own desire I give the page number in this. I can print out, and same are the things available here and as in PowerPoint, but it is little bit more advanced than PowerPoint. Now I give here a paragraph spacing is also done. 1 minute. I can here also change the paragraph spacing. It is little more farther from one another, and different kinds of text are available and colors are available to look more beautiful and more attracting. I can add tables. Here it is. For example, I set the table like that, and I insert the table according to my desired rows and columns. For example, 4 rows, 4 columns, and I want 3 rows. I can add the table here, and I will give different values according to my demand or according to my report, etc. I am changing the style of table also from here. This is more beautiful and it looks more beautiful. And here it is. For that and different table designs are available. And I change the shades color also. That's and there are much more tools available and much more options. Insert blank page. I click here and the blank page will be inserted below. Yes, there's a blank page below this page. If you want to break the page, there. Uh, there, there. If you want to break the page, I will break the page and move towards the next page. Cover page have different kind of pages. Cover page have different kind of title pages and covers which we can add and it looks more beautiful. Here it is. We can insert charts also and give it different names according to our need. Comments, header, footer, I will also change them. Page number, I will select here. Top of page, plain page, etc. I will give the number according to the page. This is the page number 1. And title page, I have no page number. And page number 2, 3, 4, up to so on. I will change. So this was all about the MS Word. It is the most powerful tool used for engineering and making lab reports, making presentations, making documents, making papers, making of different presentations, making of textbooks, etc. And it is most useful tool and used almost throughout the world. And we can also save this as, for example, I save this in my computer on my desktop and here it is saved. And this is all about the MS Word. Here is file. This is a PowerPoint and this is of MS Word which I have now discussed and covered this. Now the next portion is about Excel sheet. Let's talk about it. Excel sheets are used for different kinds of obtaining the data for different types, for creating the bills, for creating the any kind of lists, merit lists, etc. Or attendance. Teacher uses this especially for attendances and marking, and it has a lot of uses. It is used basically for counting and calculating and making a list of some things together by providing the calculations and according to calculations and formulas the list or tables are obtained with the help of Excel sheet and it is the most powerful and useful tool in engineering, also in other parts of the technical sciences. It is the most powerful tool. Here I open the MS Excel sheet. Now with different options here, you can insert tables, pictures also here, and start into formulas. We can add something here. For example, I write over 12 and here 45 and here is 30. I will make the list of something very easily by putting the values, and I will plot them. Also, I take some values and I plot them with help of Excel sheet, and I also add charts. I will open here 1 minute. Oh, okay. It is as useful as a calculator, and it also provides the plots of various types of data and collect them and make them their plots easily with the help of Excel. It's running a little slow on my PC. different values. And for example, here I insert the table and delete something from here. Okay, here it is. I am selecting the two values, and by summing them I get their result. Or we can perform different other applications, division, multiplication, and percentage, age, etc. It is also calculate the summation of different kind of data and plot them as well also. So it is the most useful in engineering and other subjects. It's taking some time to load data for plotting. There we have also another types available which are also used. For example, this one, monthly company budget, etc. And they are also used and used by different organizations, and it wants to download. Here, different companies and different business organizations can use this to calculate their business profit, loss, monthly budgets, etc. And they can calculate the submissions and drawing by drawing the charts and by uh, summing, by profiting, by calculating the percentage and charts of their business ups and downs, and they can easily be it can easily very helpful for them to use the Excel, and it shows it has a lot of application, engineering, business, and other fields, and it can calculate, it can graph the data, and it can graph the data, it can calculate the summation of large values, it can also plot the data, draw the charts for business organizations, and used by different organizations and shopkeepers also, and different companies to calculate the cost and budget cost, etc. And lot of application of it. It is also used for calendar proposals. With the help of it, you can calculate you can create the calendar, and lot of other calculations involving the long-term mathematics, numerical values. They can be calculated and evaluated and plotted and charted very easily with the help of Excel. You can also create a calendar for example, here it is the example is shown. I change the date or something here new. I change the date this, and also I may change the I change the year passing date, day, here I change the date, year, week, something, and create the calendar of my own choice with the help of Excel very easily. So it is the most powerful tool which is used throughout the world and engineering and other field of sciences, business, etc. This is all about the Excel, and here I have discussed about also its file is saved as like the same as MS Word and PowerPoint. If we have a data and we want to save this or keep in our record, so it is saved. I selected the location on my desktop. So this was all about the Excel sheet. I do not want to save the changes, or if I want to save the changes, I press the save button. So I do not want to save the changes. So in today's recording, I have discussed about three things. The first one was PowerPoint, and the second one was MS Word, and third one was Excel sheet. These are the most powerful and most useful tools, softwares produced by Microsoft throughout the world. They are used in engineering, sciences, business. They are very useful and most powerful tools, and they are very helpful because of they are we can make notes, slides, uh, and with very much low cost and easily by just typing and writing. Uh, these are the most powerful tools: MS Word, MS Office, and Excel. So it was covered in our class lecture, which I had to make the recording. So this was all from my side. Thank you very much.